Hello Earth Signs, Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus. Welcome to Katina's Deste Cartomancy reading in Tarot Solaris Studio. I am Caro. It has been a really long time since I haven't performed this reading, maybe almost 2 years. So I'm going to now deliver this reading for those who are interested. We will have a special spread for that, which is called Tandridna method, and I will let you know how we progress in the reading. Welcome to this premiere. I'm so happy to have you here with me. This reading is possible with my supporters, members, donators, contributions. So your contributions are allowing me to bring these different kinds of reading for you. So continue to support not only me but your favorite creators in YouTube. There is a lot of effort and hard work behind these readings. If you would like to support, you can simply join, or you can use the super chat options. Thank you very much for standing by and being with me in this premiere. I appreciate you all. Now, in this reading series, we will have many cards on the table, but this is going to be a card which is representing you. This is your consciousness, okay? The consciousness, the psyche, let's say. So now, around this character card, we will now have other cards. And we will read accordingly. First, I am going to start from the north. So, this is a card for the north. And this is the card for the south. Now, these three cards here will represent the wishes and wants. And three cards here will represent our fears, our subconscious, okay? I'm going to now also get cards to the west and the eastern side, and in these sides we will more of like seeing the events progressing. So yeah, the reading is in 3 sections, and now I'm going to have a card for the wishes to the north, to the fears and subconscious, and also to the north wishes and wants, wills, and also fears here will be in the foundation. Okay, we did well. We have also 4 spirits here that we will be picking at the end of the reading, so I am now taking them here aside. Now, let's continue to build our tarot spread together. A card for the west, a card for the east, a card to the west, a card to the east, a card to the east, a card to the west. Okay, now let's go for this another roll. Here a card for the east, a card for the, a card for the west, just a sec, a card for the east, and a card to the, west, a card to the east, west. One more time we are doing this. A card to the west, a card to the east. This is the probable future. This is where we're coming from, the past. And the west. And also the east, and the west. Okay. Well, super large spread. Now I'm gonna pick 3 cards and I will look at it by the end of the reading. Okay, by the very end of the reading we will place it here. This is gonna also tell us about many things. Let's get closer. Now I need my stick, dear friends. Okay, here is my stick, so I will be like mentioning and talking with this one. So I think we can begin to this. We can also, as we need, pick some tarot cards into 4 directions as well. But let's now begin from the first card. So this is you. Now let's open a wish card. Anchor. Dear Earth signs, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo, what you wish, what you at this time throughout July, what will be really on your mind also that you will be wishing. Here we have an anchor. You wish for the stability and trust. This is about looking for trust in a beautiful relationship, stability and certainty in business, in love. So even you have this person on your mind, or you are in some kind of after an endeavor, the strong indication here is showing you want that security also, that this person, this companion also bringing along with him or her. So you want the gifts of stability, certainty, advantages in love, business, and also other things. This is also settling down in a way that you don't want to shaken a long time. You want to enjoy the benefits of that settling energy, and when it comes to make other changes, then you can use this spot as a base for yourself. Okay, like you are looking for your base here. Now let's see a fear though. In the south we have fears and the subconscious. The star reverse. What if my wish, even if my wish happens, what if how long it is gonna be impactful for the future? Here the fear is like, what you gain now, am I gonna lose it in the future? So is this will or want? Also, how long does it take to build it for the future? Though you are here eventually, do not want to lose something you lately try to create for yourself, or what you already have at hand, or what you want for the future. So I feel here you also do not want your efforts to fade away so soon. So absolutely you want these significant things to stay with you, serve to you a long time. Plus, I don't know, but some earth signs here maybe wishing for a stable, this recognition or this renown. Like you don't want the people around you to lose their attention on you. Like you want to be noticed also with this stability, nothing else but with stability, this certainty. Some of you here is also looking for a long time, this like a long time career, long time also a relationship, long time noticed, known for its good properties. Also, you do not want to lose the interest of a particular group of people or the person also you love. To be honest, when you build your own life here, trying to build your own life, you do not want to have also opposition, hatred, jealousy, you know, people pointing you energy, eventually you want to ward off the evil eye, so have some protection on you. So let's find out now what has happened in the past. In the past, we have the Munzur, the horse. Okay, so here there can be two things. For some of you, here you have met with a person, maybe a person who has now brought stability, who has brought that certainty you look for. This was someone maybe that you have long time waited, and they have introduced a certainty in your life, the one you want to keep but fear of losing maybe. And also you were very much maybe, if this is not a person, because the horses can be also people, but if this is not a person, it can be a particular patience that you have really long time waited, and now you are at this edge of things. You are already like about to attain something great. With this, you, in the past, there were also some consistency, a lot of consistency in your efforts, and you also wanted to claim the person you love maybe, and you also your consistency and patience was for something that you you know, keep a certain attitude towards something, which also involved maybe fighting, but it has also brought time to time that suffering energy. You think to yourself, am I like suffering for the right person, for the right things? It's like, I hope things are not in vain for me. Maybe you have this signals from a person that they are changing. Okay, they are changing. They will change with me, through me, or things will change in nature, and you wanna now with the anchor, you know, keep those changes for some time. But the energy here is like, of course, things can change with you, through you, but everything can also get back to your place. I feel your energy here like don't wanna lose something what you have, but of course as earth signs who are very aware of the ephemeral nature of things, deep down eventually things are ephemeral. That's why earth signs want to keep the things they found of and like as much as they can, and this process making them also down to earth. So here you know, the consistency, the need for consistency, also a person that you met who was in your life, maybe yes, there was some things you were like willing them to change. Now let's see in the future what is happening now in the future. Okay, the consistency, the person or that patience is now turning out to be nice river. They are, yes, bringing that companionship, that effort, that consistency, the things you want to keep as stable for a while, with the fear also of losing them, or you know how long it's gonna last for the future. Is now you are getting nice river throughout July, August. Throughout August, nice river is telling me that there are some lucrative things are coming to your past. Lucrative things here in business, in job, in work. This can be also the companions' financial resources, what they can offer to you. Okay, anything. Fruitful efforts which are bringing enriched outcomes is definitely there. You know, nice river is the river which has created a civilization. in the ancient times. It has created the rich kingdoms. It has created for us, right? And of course, the people also calculated calendars, times, by noticing it's changing. You know, this ebb and flow with the water. They have calculated calendars. They have created calendars. So in the future, eventually, a timing is also very important, because now what is like coming here with all its abundance may need a timing or this management. Okay, like you may want to keep things in stock, withhold, move on, or stop investing, withholding, continue to invest. This is all like arrangement is coming, but arrangement is needed because you have things to manage and arrange. Without things, abundance, that richness, that fruitfulness, what to manage, right? That's why you have things here to manage, but there is something, a calculation with timing is also very important. But what I am saying here, you also here is a good time for you to sow some good seeds, maybe, okay, because later they can bring fruits, and the actions also you are putting in a particular relationship and the world can also produce fertility and bliss later. I see here in your path a hard labor. The persons or that person's, that partner, that this love interest, the colleague, you know, they are very much also contributing to that. Okay, contributing to that. For some of you, there can be success here with the stability in trade and business. Of course, if these cards come here, it could have also make someone super workaholic, by the way. But it came here, so that's good. So here there is a need for stability. You wanna, so earth signs want to feel their earthliness. Earth signs wants to really feel that they are stepping on something, relationship-wise, work-wise, career-wise. Okay, let's find out now the wish. Let's continue from the wish. Tagral. Now, Tagral here is the boss card. So this can be a colleague, a boss figure who hires you, gives your job. Can be a love interest, of course. They are bringing stability, this male figure, but the wish here is maybe you want also you want them, you are maybe interested with them romantically as well. But with a reverse Tagral, this person may have a habit of a bit boss killer. They can be, they can be also maybe cunning, ingenuine. A person may be also here, the person here eventually who is good at work may also have their own some gambling, maybe addictions. So the figure here eventually, yes, they bring with their skills that stable energy, the money, the stability maybe, but they have some you know, characteristics that you want them to change maybe. Okay, you want them change, though Tagral's energy is usually not into marriage or relationships. They usually prefer solitude and flirting. They have this character of spoiling pleasures, and this guy likes to be flattered, so maybe you are expecting them change. They can be sometimes shrewd, crafty, narcissist, and selfish as well. Okay, this person also usually offers traveling. You can see many places with them, or can be the boss figure or the person who hires you, gives your job. Now let's see your fear here. A fear here, let's see. There is a woman. Now Atart, why to fear from Atart? Eventually Atart is no fear, but Atart can be here a subconscious element. This is eventually, you can imagine this lady here like Gaia, Mother Earth. Like there is this feminine, like super feminine, this beauty, wisdom, fertility. The fear is like, am I not gonna noticed by my all beauty, wisdom? This is the feminine power. Is my feminine powers enough? So there can be here a bit self-sabotaging tendency. There can be also hidden powers that a person may think they are overshining. Okay, it can be magic, okay, for good purposes. So maybe some of you wanna do spell, but you fear it's gonna have bad consequences. Atart's energy usually destroys evil. So Atart's energy eventually destroys the bad vibe coming from the reverse star, as in your subconscious and fear, something balances itself. There is this, it's like the yin and yang together, trying to, for you, bringing the subconscious fears and what is suppressed or hidden, there something wants to balance itself. This is also a good luck energy, in which the fear maybe here is, am I have luck? Am I will I have from maybe there is a female figure? Am I gonna have this help from this female figure? It can be a beloved person. The fear of a beloved person not returning. It can be something with your womanhood, something with happiness, healing, fertility, beauty, something like, am I enough? Okay, these questions. It is good though, because this energy, if it appears in fear, there is a positive, you know, that fears eventually can be faced and overcome, but also you can take the advantage of a fear for your security, because fears are there in order to, they are like the airbag, so it is eventually for protection. So the fear may be, am I gonna lose my protection, for some of you, if there is a particular vibe on you, like you feel protected, or will my situation will advance as I want it to be. So it's very eventually you have very naive, very elegant, very vulnerable fears here. I can really feel you, earth signs. So okay, let's look at what is now as the wish. Yes, the wish and the want, the door. You want the door, the door. You want a high rank place, high reputation, honor. Again, the star was also, excuse me, recognition, being noticed. Nice river, anchor, very earthly energy. These three together, one person eventually, in the majority of your life, stability, reputation, honor, prestige, okay, and abundance, fertility of your efforts, okay, and a man with their consistent efforts as a person in the past, but maybe not a good lover. Also a mother figure here. Atart can be also for some of you mother figure, like maybe for some of you their mother is in a delicate situation. They have fears with regards to the mother, it can be. But there is something with the also rank here you wanna catch. So maybe this efforts, the efforts what you reap here will bring you the high rank, you think. and it's gonna open a gate for you, okay? The result of some efforts maybe open a gate for you. So here let's find out a fear. We have also reverse child cards. Some earth signs here fear from not having a child or a baby. That this can be with the attack, maybe fertility issue, okay? If a baby will come, okay? This type of thing, or like losing one's fertility. You know, it's like some ladies, they got their eggs frozen. There are, you know, many now technologies for some of the earth signs. For some of the earth signs, there can be a problem coming from children. So as a mother, maybe, am I capable, the fear of, do I capable of give or provide them what they want, you know, how am I gonna like mother, if mothership here is something you do alone, your parental role it can be, or can be like the future of a child who is under your protection. So okay, so this is what we see. Now I will continue from a past card. So for those who are now joining to our premiere, welcome once again. So we have just finished now the first here 9 cards. Now we are moving to other sides of this reading. Thank you very much for tuning in. Continue to support, and thank you very much for standing by, and I appreciate you all for tuning into this premiere. Let's have a look at the now in the past Dervish reverse. Now Dervish here in the past, there was maybe a particular truth or the right side of a situation that you have learned after making a lot of mistakes. Or there was this wise person, they were trying to tell you something, maybe you didn't listen to them. Maybe you discovered some lies of a person, or some troubles here you went through. But in the past, this may indicate a person that you have lost your trustworthiness. I mean, you stopped trusting this person, or there was a person who stopped trusting you. Here, some trust issues are definitely very, you know, it's blinking me. This can be also an enlightened person in the past who came to you. Yes, they delivered you something, but you didn't listen them. But it can be later than you discovered some lies. So here, a trust situation is indicated in the past, which has shifted some balances in your personal relationship. Let's have a look what is happening in the future. Yes. Now, this card is mirroring this card. Then here, the lie, we have the book. As you discover the lie, as this reliability, trust issues have been checked, in the future, you're gonna have understand like all the side of a story. Okay, in the future, you are, this can be throughout July or throughout August. You may you know, by the way, with the channel readings, this you can take it like up to a 3 month the results, but in private readings it's always up to 1 year. Now you will have all the sides of the story. You will have all the truth in the story. You will be also discovering that you have been actually gifted by some things. Like you may also discover your own gifts. You may use them in order to have more insights about situation. And now what you couldn't understand here, or failed to achieve, or losing trust, or discovered lies, okay, you never had the true version of the story. Now you're gonna have all the true version of it. So discovering things, secrets that you couldn't realize before, maybe overshadowed, overlooked. So plus in the near future, you have these wishes, okay, but in the near future, these wishes that we talked about can get an update. So there is a shift in perception, dear earth signs, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo, shift of perception. If you have been misguided, misdirected in the past, fear not that you will have a good direction here, and some great deep secrets here being revealed. Now let's go to now this is gonna be all the past, okay? Now we stop with the wish, we stop with the fear. This is gonna be all the past now. Okay, so in the past there was a, for some of you, you didn't have the all sides of the story, all the details, but you had your at least some perceptions. This was also maybe proved to be right. At least you have discovered that you had a point of view in a situation, but it was all the time missing, okay? There can be also a legal situation that one person does a testimony but they are lying. It can be. However, you always believe that your rightness, your rightfulness will always stand out in the future. Now this is standing out here. Maybe there was a person you never believed that they go crafty or shrewd, and they lied to you, though they brought the work, what they got to do, but something didn't feel really true, in all levels. You absolutely want all the goodness now, and you have this right to have them. Now, in the probable future, poppy flower reversed. If this truth wouldn't come in the probable future, you were always, you couldn't forget something easily. A particular memory, something would always come back. Now, in the future, what you are here learning, first, it's like you can't believe what you are now learning and hearing, but it is gonna make you to forget about things which was maybe all encoded in your subconscious. It can help you to overcome grief. So anything, if you had a hard time to overcome as grief, this newly found vision and truth, and your new goals, your purpose, wish and wants, which are now getting an update, can bring a redemption. But there is one particular side of this story, that a certain type of pain keeps maybe returning every time. Keeps returning, it keeps coming and coming again. So you try to stick the truth in order to overcome this, okay? Okay, you stabilize your conditions. Now you look for some redemption, salvation eventually from the great story which has been keeping you stuck. In the past, we have a Siranta, we have a woman here who is now relatively close to you. Asiranta can be a mother figure. With the Atartir, a mother figure can be your mother, but also a woman who is a mother, or this is your energy here. To your story, you this woman, I mean, some of you maybe get a divination service, by the way, in the past, because Asiranta can be also a divination lady. So you had some side of a story, but not the full of it maybe, but you will now find out the real side. And eventually, all the time maybe you were worrying about the wrong thing. In the future, you are finding out now, if I have this chance to worry for one thing, I have the now true thing to worry about, you know? Okay, so this is the case. Though Asiranta, if you you were like coupled with a person, maybe there was problems coming from a member of one of you's family. It also talks about social differences with a person, economical difficulties, obstacles. So these were maybe on the base subject, this economical difficulties, social differences, and how you gonna overcome them. Some wise advisor hasn't maybe helped for the situation, but your patience and consistency eventually helped the situation to solve out. Now here. Okay, so let's find out, just a sec, let's find out this card now. So in the future we have another woman. Now, funny enough, mirroring the lady here, Asiranta becomes Atamdeva. Now, okay, there is a particular female person, and I don't know earth sign, but this woman becomes a bit not bringing their best character in the future. They display a character of a woman who thinks that the world is spinning around them. Some stingy energy. This Atamdeva reverse is a woman who is like a gold digger, money grabber, stingy woman. Now, there is a woman, maybe a toxic lady, who just in your life somehow, which is also the reason for some of the things that you fear as the result of, their character is no good. Though you may hear also some confession from this woman who is gonna support the real side of the story you have been solving out. So this lady here can come with some confessions like, oh, you don't know that this guy was eventually, he was eventually in love with you. Why have you turned away? I said this and that in the past for this and that reason. They seem like a person who is eventually offering like a solution, maybe gonna end all the suspicion maybe for you. Now this woman is eventually will come to you like a nice woman, sympathetic, good manners, but eventually with the reverse Atamdeva, you always need to keep your distance to this woman. Okay, whoever this woman is in your life, you always need to keep your distance to this woman. Now, I want to get another Deste card for this person now. What is their true aim there? Or, what they are trying to create there? Sah reverse, there is a man So they are either like warning you against a man or bringing you information about a man. Sa is the lover of the female, a seducer guy who usually attracts women who are partnered with other men. So he's like a playboy, like let's say, or how to say, playboy, but very diplomatic. So a woman like trying to seem like helping, but eventually, okay, they will reveal some things, but behind their actions, they are doing this for a particular reason. It's like they want to take your attention from something or someone, and they want your attention to give to another thing. Seem like to be a nice person, but eventually not. Okay, you just need to know that if they seem to be like helping you, this is to support their own benefit in the situation, not because they are really genuinely want to help. So there is some kind of a benefit eventually. Okay, I will come back to that. So let's now look at a pass card here. Again, another woman here, Mida this time. Mida represents a cheated and betrayed wife. This is about overcoming an obstacle presented by another woman by using your intelligence and wit. So then there is literally a female figure here who is for you creating trouble. Maybe still Atam Deva's energy, but maybe a secondary woman or a group of ladies. Like you try to overcome, or there is this coping thing you are developing towards a person that in the future they are giving a solution. Yes, your enemy or what was opposing you in the past is eventually giving you a solution in the future. So maybe in the past you kept your enemies nearby. So you kept your enemies nearby, so that they have introduced eventually you the solution to make you to get out of this situation. This is also existing with this truth now. It is giving a solution. You know all the sides of the story. You exit from some kind of a mental prison in your life. A more optimistic look in the situation. Also, you will find now the right people around you, your friends, your loved ones, your supporters, and your now story is taking a real shape. In the past, this Mida, now maybe wanted to be with Aral. Aral is the partner, family man, uncle, brother. So there is a man here. And this man is somehow on your mind. So maybe all this time you have tried to prevent a woman who is trying to come in between you and the thing you want. And in the future they are giving eventually the clue how you can do it. As a fear, okay, no worries, this solution will make you to definitely moon reverse. You will have the moon reverse is what was hidden now becomes fear, is no more fear. Okay, no more fear. Your fears are getting a challenge from you. Or you say to them, oh, you make me fear from this. No, I don't fear. Now, I have the solution, okay? I have this key now. I can even unlock many things. I can cross oceans. Okay, imagine you find this, you were searching for this all this time. Now in the past there is Sunit, so this is also another guy. Okay, in your past there are many people, this is a bit crowded. Sunit is also represents our first marriages, it represents the boyfriend, also a person who is intimately, I mean physically interested in you. This guy does like also the attention on them. So well, I don't think that's it's like there are two men, one woman, or a woman have a lover and a partner, or there is a woman who see you like a rival, rivalry, see you like a rival. They try to come in between you and the person. Though Aral is something you can trust, someone is you can trust, but Sunit is usually it's a bit egoic card, but in the subconscious level there is also a secret, a privacy, intimacy with a person going on, it can be, which stops you worry in the future. Or there is no threat coming from this person. Let me see a future card. Another man. This time we have the Eferat. Earth signs are, there are 4 men here in your reading. 2, 3 women. We don't know what we will have from these, but it's crowd. It's like you are in some kind of a community, society, a club, organization. And there is this people like talking about other people. Now this time there is a man who is showing up. Eventually they're gonna help you with your solution, because Eferat is known as the Sherlock Holmes of the Deste cards, and she has always some genius idea to offer. There is a man showing up who is gonna really present you a solution. They're gonna like find out. They can even complete the missing parts of your story. A helpful person. This is a helpful person. They are not as much as, and you know, mirroring Aral. Aral shows up again in the future. This person is someone who is always in your mind. Can be a family also figure who is always helping. Sunit maybe here is the love interest. So turn out to be sometimes your worries about them is stopping, but this key is really making you feel relaxed. Let me see what this key is about also. The key, please, Deste. It's like finally the thing which is gonna make you end the argument, a dispute. You find that key word, and that word which is gonna open all the conversation. What you are finding here in the future is ending an argument, dispute, gossips, you know. It is just killing it. Yes, it's killing it. Nothing is left. Someone will come and bring you an argument now. Now, in the past, we have the mountain. You have started where it all started now. Now, mountains are about, yeah, so they can, so there is something here with regards to you want to take a road and you are wondering which power will help you, or not feeling bold maybe to start to something in the beginning, but what will be that big fortune, that that luck, that power, which will like support you. Loyal friends, powerful friends, who will be like there for you to help you in difficult and hard times. The mountain, there is a peak there. Okay, so this is eventually our hardships, but also power. How we gonna apply that power to those hardships? How we gonna stand against the fates of fate? How we gonna overcome the worst parts of this destined stories, and this is how we gonna hold our shield up against and when fate strikes, you know, how we gonna make things like go away. Your situation here is taking a path, and on the road ahead, will I be alone in this? Okay, I'm starting this, but who will be those companions? Your maybe story here is you just want that consistency to walk on your path, but you try to pick the right people. There is some misdirections coming, and some sudden impacts also move away from you, but your head is like looking at a high point in which you end up with the ruby. Okay, at the end of this, okay, earth signs, now ruby is meeting with the lover, but not just meeting in the lover, it is like meeting them in a very private place, and it's the ruby, the card which brings two bodies, two souls together. It's like climbing up the Everest, and you just don't only find the companion there who is already at the peak point, and now they have a place, a space for you. This is gonna make you to, I mean, at the end of the story, regardless of all the gossips, like secrets, because here maybe this is like a secret journey, you will make it in the face of opposition, or there is some threats. You made also some secrets on the paths, maybe something will threaten you to spread your secrets, or there is this gossipy energy, but this is not preventing two people to come together. In the past, Hesse, this is like feeling embarrassed, sometimes feeling embarrassed with the thing you're gonna start soon, because you know deep down in your heart you will succeed in this, but you one person afraid like to overshine. Also in the past, a male figure maybe had done something wrong. They felt a great embarrassment. They wanted to correct it, but eventually they knew how to correct it, but they didn't, so you took this path alone. I feel here a super ego person, a person who is very high in ego. Maybe like underestimated your ability to overcome something, but you made it. And also, this is uniting with something that you really love deep in heart, and you just want to be happy. We have the flowers. You just want to be happy. There is a man here, you are happy, but there is also a man, maybe you went through something, and now they got embarrassed what they did. But in the end, you are stepping on a path where you want to meet your destiny in the end. This is like a simurg anka bird which is making to the other side of the mountains. Yeah, and not leaving the path. Urmia here is can be your psyche finally realizing that you have all this time were troubleshooting, and you have some benefits and contributions to some members of the family. There is your future energy is a troubleshooter lady. You are with a man who is giving a solution. You are uniting with them. It ends all the disputes, but maybe creates some gossips, and you say whatever to these people. Okay, the fear here is the anchor. Now you are still thinking, I have come all the long way to this point. Have I hurt anyone? A part of you may be blaming herself that if on the path you have really hurted anyone, but you didn't eventually intend a harm. Now, for some of the earth signs, there is a uniting with a male figure. This may also break the heart of another male figure, but may make you to unite with another male figure. This can be also some secret love, okay? This type of energy. Your cards you are trying to find a place where you want to grow your roots. Family situations, considering also your roots, health of the figures, you have also with your actions, whatever your life story is, you try to contribute in a good way to some family figures' lives here. You don't want some of your actions to offend them, but as a result of your actions, there can be a man here, well, I don't know, like, I mean, it makes you to unite with a man, but also it breaks the heart of another man. You know, it's maybe it's like in the family there are people who don't want you to merge with someone. They have another person on their mind, or there is this partner. Oops. Two of Wands to the east, Nine of Wands to the fears, Ace of Swords to the west, and Star, yes, to the north. Your wish is a wish. Your wish is already a wish. This is your hope. So throughout 2021, July maybe is the month when now you have finally the time that you can step up in the dream, the thing you most want and crave for. You are now after 6 months now can able to move. You decide very strongly from the beginning. Nine of Wands, your fear is, am I gonna hurt again? Am I gonna harm someone? You are like also progressing like a wounded soldier, but you trust the battles that you have given in the past, which has now left some scars on you, but they are eventually your remarks. Two of Wands in the probable future is the future. To reach out a particular point in the future is not gonna finalize things for you. This is gonna be just the new beginning for you. The whole past, present, and the probable future is just the whole beginning for the next story of your now until the end of 2021. So it's like a big step from here to there you make. Wow, thank you so much, Earth signs, Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus, for joining me in this cartomancy reading. After this one, I will do also air, fire, water, fire, and air sign readings as well. Thank you so much for making it happen, my donators who have donated to me through the super chat option. If you want, you can also do, because it is making these readings possible. Who has become members and who has in a way sponsored this reading, and also people who encouraged me to bring more with their suggestions. Thank you so much. Don't forget to support your favorite creators in YouTube. We are bringing these readings with a lot of effort and hard work, yeah, that's why continue to support as much as you can. So this is just, you know, something you can contribute like a coffee fee, but when it grows, it makes, of course, difference. So don't think like it's big or small. For those people also who would like to thank for the free readings in the channel, who would like to show gratitude for these heart-centered service businesses. Thank you millions of times. I'm so happy that I have brought these messages to those who really needs them at this time. Thank you very much for standing by and being the part of it. I will speak to you soon in the next readings. Take good care. Bye for now.